Harper. All right, Harper, how old are you? 13, but you'll be 14 in a month. That means you are 13. And I love doing that to kids. They was like, I'm 6.5. Nope, you're 6. So Harper, you're 13, 14 in a month. And where are you from? Ashland, New Hampshire. About an hour from here. I don't need directions to your house. It's getting a little weird now, Harper. And it's Harper, right? Harper. And what do you do for a living? You play music with your dad? That's pretty cool. The flute? That's pretty great. All right, cool. Now, Harper, you're going to help me with a job, okay? It's a pretty easy job. You see me, I juggle bowling pins, right? Sometimes when I juggle big, heavy bowling pins, they're like, they're so big and heavy, if you can juggle those, maybe you can juggle... No, I'm not going to juggle Harper. Jeez, I'm not going to juggle you. Oh, but I'm not, okay? But there is a YouTube video of me juggling 2 juggling balls and my son at the same time. And before you all judge me and say, Jason, you're a terrible dad, let me explain. My son was old enough to know better when I dropped him. All right, Harper, that is actually true. You can watch it on YouTube. I finished, I was like, yay! And then he fell, and I'm like, all right, get off camera. No one wants to see you cry. Harper, I am a terrible dad. I juggle bowling pins. If I could juggle bowling pins, maybe I can juggle bowling balls. You're a ventriloquist. Your voice was over there. That was amazing. I don't know how you did that. But yeah, do you think I can juggle bowling balls? Probably. I see how you're looking at my arms going, probably. Listen, I can't. By myself. That's why you're here. You're going to help me juggle bowling balls. Don't worry. You have an easy job. Okay? Just stay there. I'm going to show the audience what we got. Again, your job is super easy. I do have with me today, no joke, 3 10-pound bowling balls. All right? And if anyone doesn't believe these are 10 pounds, or at least adults, feel free to talk to me after the show. I'll let you check them out. All right, Harper, put your hand out like this. I won't let go. Is this a real 10-pound bowling ball? Yep. It's kind of hard to hold out like that, right? But I don't just hold it like that. I have to throw it and catch it like that. And not just one, all 3 at the same time. Why are you shaking? You don't have to do it. You're not going to be close. You're going to be fine. Relax. You volunteered for this. Remember that. When you came on stage, you signed an agreement that all the injuries are your fault and not my responsibility. No, that's not true. You do have an easy job. Can you stand right like in the middle of this little rectangle? That'd be great. I'm going to put this out here. This is going to help you. It's like a little bit of a mechanical advantage. This is my science fair project of doom. Dum, dum, dum. I know what I said. Dum, dum, dum. All right, we're going to put that there. We're going to put this bowling ball up here. Actually, you are kind of close. Can you go over to the corner? Over there? Yeah, that's good. Do you feel safe over there? Not really. There. All right. We'll just make sure you're not too close so this doesn't go horribly wrong like it did with the last kid. All right. That's a joke. That's a joke. Relax. I've never done this before. Okay. That's even worse. So we're going to do a big countdown with the audience, right? They're going to be like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to pull that rope, okay? I'll give you the rope in a second. And when you do, the ball's going to fall. Hit the trampoline, bounce up. At that point, Harper, I'm going to have these 2 in my hands, which means I have to throw this one, catch that one, throw that one. Juggle the 3 bowling balls. 30 pounds. At this point, Harper, this audience, they're going to cheer. They're going to applaud. See those people standing up over there in the back? They're going to give us a standing ovation because they haven't decided if the show is actually good enough to sit down for. And if they do sit down, they hate it. They're like, I don't want to get up after I've already sat down. And then, you have one more job. When I finish juggling, I'm going to do a big dramatic bow like this. And if you and I bow at the same time, you bowing over there, me over here, this audience will go bananas. All right, can you do that? All right, Harper, real important. When you pull this, just do it really slow. Do you want to practice it or just go for it? You got this. You're like, I just want to go for it because I'm sick of you and I want to get away from that thing as soon as possible. Yeah, we'll do a countdown. So it'll be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you slowly pull it. Got it? Why don't you drop the rope right now? You're making me nervous. Okay, I have to take my eyes off you. I don't trust you anymore. All right, no, go ahead and pick it up. You can pick it up. So I'll let you know. Don't worry, it's very simple. All right, guys, 30 pounds. 3 10-pound bowling balls. There's a good chance you will never see this again in your life, unless you see me again. Harper, are you ready? It doesn't matter. Are you guys ready? All right, Harper, you got this. Here we go. Help me count Harper down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Go for it. Perfect. Yes! Yes! Big bow, Harper. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, bow. Harper! High five. You're awesome. Give it up for Harper, everyone, for helping me out. All right.